Let's get reaction from Geltrude and Company founder Dan Geltrude and former investment banker Carol Roth. And so you ask yourself, the folks who are living in these cities, like New York City, for example, paying more, keep going down. We're defunding the police. There are homeless people everywhere. Crime rates are going up. And you ask yourself, why am I paying more to live here?
That's why, Jackie, we are talking so much about the migration between states. People have to understand what your salary is in New York. Having the same salary somewhere in the Midwest is completely different. Your dollar goes a lot less further in a lot of these metropolitan areas. So the simple answer for many people is to say, I have to leave. And now they do have that opportunity because of the pandemic and people being able to work remotely. Now they can take their jobs with them as opposed to having to move because of their job. So that dynamic, as we see it happening right now, is shifting demographics from wages and political views all around the country.
Yeah. Dan, what do you think?
I think this government does not create wealth. And if people are going to look towards government to make them rich or make them okay, they are going down the wrong path here. The government is there, in my mind, to keep things fair and equal in opportunity. Everything after that should be up to you. And I think that's where we're losing our way. Look at what's happening right now with how short we are on workers. That's because the government is incentivizing people to stay home. You can't blame people for that. If they could make back to work, the answer is that you don't. So the test of this is happening in real time. We see it. Too much government. They need to step back and let the economy do what it does. The free market is the way.
Well, there's so much demand. Back now, our New Jersey resident and America's accountant, Dan Geltrude, and small business expert, Carol Roth. Dan, I'll go ahead and start with you, because I was talking to a small business owner here in New York yesterday saying, are you going to ditch the masks inside? And he was saying, I want to. Nobody really wants to wear them, but you get those customers that might freak out because nobody's wearing their mask. And so it becomes this push and pull. The second issue is, you know, if we're on our honor system here regarding vaccinations, I mean,
Well, there's two issues here. One is we're following the science. Well, is CDC the science? I thought they were. They've issued their opinion. Shouldn't everyone follow it? Apparently, there are some states that think they know better. If you look at New Jersey, for example, as far as I see, anyone who wants a vaccine can get one. There's no lines. I see it in my very own town. You can get the vaccine anytime you want. So if the vaccine works because that's the science, why do we need to have masks? People now can gauge their own risk because you don't have to get the vaccine if you don't want. So if people make that decision and 100% of the people are not going to get it, then we have to live with it.
Are people still being that strict even though they're vaccinated?
As far as I see in the stores and indoors, people are absolutely wearing their masks still, and there's nothing wrong with that. Look, people, as Carol just said, people should make their own choice at this point. If you want to wear a mask because you feel safe and that's what you want to do, then by all means. But again, why should we have to have the mask police out in all these businesses pointing people out? It's time to open up. If you want a vaccine, get it. If you don't, then just wear a mask.